you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all
high arcing shot. K-Sports can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. We've got Kemba Walker, Antetokounmpo out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. Outside Leonard. And there's the pass to James. That one drops for him.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Here's Embiid, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game right now. The free throw drops for Embiid.
I tell you, Joel Embiid possesses remarkable talent. I mean, this big guy is graceful and strong. He's a real matchup problem for everybody.
He hits both from the stripe.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Embiid against LeBron. Good on the shot. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
Here's George. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. It's a three-point game. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Irving finds Leonard. Outside Irving. Shoots over Walker. Again, the West All-Star.
A few moments later.
Harden against Curry. Fires the three, and James Harden with the three.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. The inbound. Good D by LeBron.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the over.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Down low, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Davis is checked in. That one goes. Count it.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now here's Westbrook. That shot wide open. Now Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And that does it for the first quarter. West All-Stars lead by... And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. Griffin is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Russell. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Jokic in at center. Here's Middleton following the score by Damian Lillard. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, Marcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. Here's Russell. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
You know, you look at the floater, it's an effective shot for Russell. But when he doesn't want to go all the way to the rack, you got to have that in your book bag.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Passes it to Beal. To the paint, Davis. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Davis is gassed to Jokic. He kicks it to Westbrook, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Beal, and Kawhi Leonard comes in for Damian Lillard. And then for the East, Vucevic comes in for Jokic, and it's Kyle Lowry in for D'Angelo Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting. And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Griffin. Paul George comes in for Chris Middleton. And Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Second free throw, no good. Oh, trying for it. Here's West now. They're on a 14-3 run. He gets it in there. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff.
First one falls for him.
And I wonder if Curry ever thought that so many young players out there would be following his lead. He's absolutely changed the game.
James Harden, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And both free throws good for Curry.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
And so it's the West All-Stars. Their
halftime show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
And Shaq, what did you think about the East All-Stars?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvement defensively, this game is OVA, over.
And that
Time finding the best shot on every possession.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the two-guard spot. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Now here's Harden. And it's Leonard top of the key. Clock at 6. LeBron kicks to Harden. That three off the mark. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. No good on that one.
When he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Davis is checked in for the West.
You don't see him have too many of them.
Walker the pass to Kirk. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Kemba Walker. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Harden up top, guarded by Kirk. Here's Davis. Here's Harden. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
And, you know, if you give Harden daylight to shoot from the mid-range, he'll take it. Can't give him any room, mid-range or three, but mostly mid-range.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
From deep, James sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 9. LeBron against Griffin. Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. Count that bucket. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Davis.
Boy, it feels like we're tallying every assist, every point, all part of LeBron's expansive legacy.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Here's Beal. Again, the West All-Stars.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the West All-Stars. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. Lillard. And there's the feed to KD. The shot comes out. Nice D from Griffin. Russell against Lillard. Yeah, the step back. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Russell Westbrook. Beal with it. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Towns. And it's the East with the rebound. Middleton inside the three-point line. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to find you. His floor awareness is off the charts.
Lillard, bounce pass. Here's Thompson, and he uses the glass on the way.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're
Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Irving, trying to get open. It's Davis, and that one's good. Irving.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Poked away. Here's George, and Davis sends it back. But they get it back. They get the rebound. Embiid. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. And the West All-Stars have possession. 11-point game. And Harden launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried.
In an area that he's needed to improve on, really making an effort to stay with his guy.
Makes it off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Davis with the bucket.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
That's his first personal foul at the line of the East All-Stars. Paul George.
And the first one at the line is good.
And George has learned a lot, and I think continues to evolve as a leader. He relishes the chance to deliver for this team.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And here's Harden. James outside. Takes the three. Misses the shot. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you